driving into Mario Kart World, I was very interested to see whether or not the open world concept of this illustrious kart racer franchise would prove triumphant and help me feel better about the $80 MSRP price tag that I had to pay. So let's be cheeky and put the pedal to the metal and talk about that right now. The open world of Mario Kart is a very fascinating and fun idea. I really enjoyed just driving around aimlessly, finding P-switches, doing all the little challenges, and just seeing other racers doing random things. The world itself is very pretty with a lot of personality and color, and it's really cool to see how all of the tracks from the game interconnect with one another in this kart-based world. Here's the thing though, the open world is an empty world. There isn't much of anything to do here. They could have put so much more thought into it. They could have given us a story mode a la Diddy Kong Racing, provided more collectibles, or even have one of the other racers in the world randomly drive up to you and challenge you to an around-the-world death race. But no, none of that is possible. It's just drive around, find P-switches, grab an occasional new outfit for your character, rinse and repeat, and so on and so forth. Speaking of outfits, I really like them. It's a feature that really should have been more prominent a few entries ago, but at least they have them. It's also cool that they expanded the roster to 50 playable characters, if I counted right, even if a good chunk of them are really stupid characters. I mean, Sidestepper from Mario Bros. Arcade, Stingbee from Super Mario 3D Land. I'm fine with a gimmick character here or there. I mean, even Chain Chomp was featured in the last Mario Tennis game, but there is definitely an argument for more notable characters to have been in here instead. There is no Diddy Kong, no Dixie Kong, no Koopalings, no Toadsworth, but don't worry everyone, Nintendo put the much beloved and revered Fishbone instead. Don't worry though. I'm sure the most sought-after characters will return when the inevitable DLC is announced. I also can't help but scratch my head at how several of these characters can't even drive a vehicle. A lot of them don't have hands. Some don't even have feet. The only reason I allow Pokey to get away with logic is because he does a really cool head flip when he wins, so that makes up for it. But you, Snowman, okay, you're pretty chill too. See what I did there? But I absolutely and vehemently do not forgive Nintendo for calling Moo Moo, and yes, that is the name of cows in the Mario universe, just Cow. I am not calling this character Cow, Nintendo, it's Moo Moo. Hashtag justice for Moo Moo. Then there are the more traditional things we've come to know and expect from a standard Mario Kart game. You have your Grand Prix races, the time trials, and the battle mode, which has once again unfortunately been gutted. The battle mode has reverted back to just the standard two modes, which are Balloon Battle and Coin Runners. All of the other really fun ones from MK8 Deluxe were removed, and I'm sorry to report that once you are out of balloons, you still don't get to transform into a bomb and go blow up your opponents like we got to do in Mario Kart 64. I missed that feature. But it sucks. It super sucks that battle mode continues to have an anemic number of stages and a reduced number of modes. At least they added the new Battle Royale mode of sorts in Knockout Tour, which I'll admit is a lot of fun, both against friends and NPCs as well as online. But I still feel bad for battle mode because I love the battle mode. Knockout Tour, though, is the mode that got my adrenaline pumping the most, especially when I'm desperately trying to stay alive and move on to the next checkpoint. It's an excellent change of pace to the tried and true Grand Prix mode, which I don't really need to discuss because, well, it's the Grand Prix mode. We all know what we're getting into when we play that mode at this point. I was also a little bit hesitant when it came to the tracks at first. There are a lot of tracks that are long stretches across the world, so the standardized lap races aren't as prevalent in this entry, but after trying out all of the different racetracks and their types, I must admit that I'm converted, baby. I like this new approach where you start off with a traditional lap race, then follow that up with a race to a new area via checkpoints, and then eventually concluding with another lap race. It's a great change of pace, and the new abilities of grinding and wall riding during races works surprisingly well in this game. So, With all of this information now presented, the big question remains, did I actually enjoy Mario Kart World? The answer is yes, of course I did. It's Mario Kart, guys. There isn't a bad Mario Kart out there. Now don't get it twisted, this game isn't my personal favorite, and I would say objectively speaking, it's not the best entry in the series either, and I also don't think it's worth the MSRP price tag. There are definitely some weird decisions in its game design, and they incorrectly named Moo Moo Cow. I almost gave him an F just for that alone. But despite all of these flaws, however, the game is mechanically sound. It is a very beautiful game, it's fun, and I enjoyed the silliness of it all. I give Mario Kart World for my letter grade, with A being the best and F being the worst, a very solid B+. Get this game in the Switch 2 bundle if you can. It's great family fun, and the bundle makes it a great family price. This, my friends, concludes this overrated review of mine, and if you enjoyed this review and you want to see more reviews like it, then you can click the like button, especially smash that subscribe button, and pelvic thrust the bell, baby. Give it some love! And thank you from the bottom of my heart. I put a lot of effort into these and I hope you enjoyed it. I am Bradley Overrated, out like a trout, praise be to Yevon, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.